In the news now is something that I've spoken about many times before, and this is new driver's license cards that are on the cards in future, and especially in 2023, this year that we're in right now, and we've reached the month of May already. And this news in business tech says big changes for driving licenses in South Africa, and it goes into the detail of what this will look like, which includes digital driver's licenses. In other words, if your phone's not charged, you are screwed. And I traveled through the Karoo in the past weekend. There's many places where there were signal dropouts, so they will have to pick their spot to check licenses very nicely, because our signal is not available everywhere in the country, as they are meaning to make out in this article. So the Department of Transport aims to roll out new digital driving license cards in South Africa this financial year, as it pushes towards greater virtualization and automation of the driving license card account, the DLCA as they call it. This, combined with previously announced plans, should make it quicker and easier to get and renew driving licenses in the country, and they may also be valid for longer. Maybe. Why would you want to put a validity period on a digital card? Money making. According to the department's annual performance plan for the 2023-24 financial year, the digital driving license is part of the longer-term goals to optimize driving license production and reduce the turnaround time of producing and distributing licenses by the DLCA. The problem here is at the end, it's about surveillance. And when you actually see what is on the new card, like all your biometric data, this is going to a completely new place. Over the medium term, the next 3 years to 2025-2026, the department said it would prioritize the rollout of virtual cards among various other initiatives, like the automation of manual operations in the driving license application environment. They actually say that you can opt for a manual card, but you will get a digital card too. So you won't have the option of opting out of that. Producing a driving license card within 5 days is an achievable goal that requires us to work diligently in the service of our people, the department said. So you create the crisis, you have useless driving license card machines, you say you can only buy one machine, which is utter rubbish, and then the machine breaks very conveniently, and then Bob's your uncle, we are serving you by now giving you digital cards within 5 days. Moving away from paper-based processes in our service delivery environment would enable us to drastically cut the turnaround times and surveil you completely, especially through AI programs that will run this lot. This should include processing of applications for operating licenses, tourist accreditations, and other similar processes. Now they speak about the new licenses and what this will entail. Digital driving licenses for South Africa were first mentioned by former President Transport Minister Fikile Veerfokol Mbalula in 2022, when he announced that the department would officially launch the system in 2024-25. But they're starting this year now with a card formerly known as a mobile or electronic driver's license, or EDL. Okay, e-driver's license. With the introduction of the EDL, motorists will have an option to apply for a physical card and electronic driver's license that will be accessible through a motorist's mobile phone. Papattery in your chops, né? The digital license is expected to be preceded by the introduction of a new driving license card, which is anticipated to be launched in 2023, including a new license design. A new driving license card in South Africa will have improved security features. Here it is, including biometric data, holograms, and watermarks to reduce fraudulent licenses and improve road safety. How do you improve road safety like this? If you have money, you can just buy a fake driver's license. It has nothing to do with a card. Come on, people. The fraud is happening at the assessment. This is utterly stupid. A new system will be introduced with driving license cards linked to smart card technology. There you go. Mbalula confirmed at the end of 2022 that the department was working towards a pilot of the new licenses between 1st of November 2023 and 31st of March 2024, while the extension of the validity of the cards was also coming. So they wanted to extend the validity. Now, why a card like that should expire, I have no idea. My card will last forever and nothing will change. I will still have my driver's license, and our laws are not aligned to this at the moment. That is why I drove through a police stop just the other day, and the policeman didn't even flinch when looking at my driver's license card, which is now 5 years out of date. The department previously suggested that the current 5-year validity of driving license cards could be extended to 8 years. Current cards will continue to be recognized as valid until 31st of March 2029. Whoopie-ki-yay, so I can use my card until then, and then it won't be seen as a formal way of showing that you have a valid driver's license. But up until then, I'm within the laws of the country. Thanks so much for watching this video, and just understand that your life will never be the same once all these different things, the cameras being put all over the neighborhoods, the digitalization of every kind of proof system, etc., especially when they come with vaccine passports, you will see that ID 2020, that whole plan to start rolling out digital identification, that will also be vaccine passports, that will also be passports to show whether you are sick or not, and many other things, how they actually become reality by the year 2030 across the world. Thank you so much for watching this, and remember to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon for notifications for future videos, and consider joining as a WDS channel member, and go and watch the meetings where I've presented this future. You can go and look at all the levels and then decide where you want to join. But tonight we will have our normal community, WDS membership community get together at 7 o'clock, where we will have our members chat. See you then.